Hey guys, Rob here with McDojoLife. In today's McDojo news, we're going to talk about how a self-proclaimed mixed martial artist was arrested for threatening a mass shooting in New York. Let's check out the story. A Florida man who's being accused of threatening a mass shooting in New York City over Thanksgiving weekend promoted himself as a mixed martial arts fighter, according to new documents in Tampa federal court. Robert Trout III posted on social media promotional ads depicting himself in boxing shorts and promoting appearances at gyms, locations, and events on Florida's Gulf Coast, says a criminal complaint. At a hearing on Friday, judge ordered Trout, age 19, to be jailed while his case is pending trial. The criminal complaint made public Friday said Trout, quote, has a criminal history including aggravated assault, possession of a concealed weapon, resisting arrest without violence, and theft. The Pinellas Park, Florida resident was arrested on November 22nd after posting an online video in which he displayed multiple firearms, including 2 semi-automatic guns, with extended clips, and stated his plan was to, quote, cause havoc on the subway. If you're from New York City, do not take the train on Thursday evening, Trout said in the video. I'm going to shoot anybody I see on that train, and I'm going to walk on that train and start unloading, Trout said, according to the criminal complaint. The complaint said Trout claimed to have 2 30s, apparently a reference to magazines capable of holding 30 rounds. He's quoted saying 2 30s, that's 60 shots, that's 60 people dead, he said. I'm going to walk to Grand Central or some and just hit up everybody on the train. If you're from New York City, do not take the train on Thursday evening, bro. Trout was also arrested in February of 2022 and accused of pointing a gun at another man during a dispute. The charges were later dismissed after Trout agreed to enter a pretrial diversion program. His Instagram posts have been taken down since his arrest. Trout faces 5 years in prison if he is convicted of federal charges of making a, quote, true threat to injure other people in interstate communications. Let's unpack that. So Captain Psycho Pants over here touts how he's such a badass martial artist online and yet for some reason needs to continue to threaten people with firearms. Then he decides to go on a social media rant talking about how he's going to shoot up New York. What a douchebag. Now obviously the reason that this man is on a news story that we cover here is clearly because he was touting about being a mixed martial artist. At this point, some of the events that he was talking about going to, at least somebody watching this will see. What's even stranger about this to me is that this guy has a track record of this, and yet there were still organizations and martial arts academies that welcomed this dude with open arms. Now, I know a lot of times people talk about when people talk about martial arts, they talk about all the benefits of like the honor and the integrity and the respect. Clearly, those lessons missed this kid by a mile. This brings us to the question of the day. Do you believe that training in martial arts will actually help you with things like honor, integrity, discipline, and respect? Maybe you feel like martial arts could help this kid still. Maybe he can learn his lesson, but it seems like he already had a track record of doing this before martial arts and during martial arts. So what's stopping him from getting back into the fold, going back to another martial arts academy, and maybe next time, instead of threatening to shoot up some other place, maybe they actually just rob the martial arts school itself. Maybe next time he follows through on those threats. He already pulled a gun on somebody before. Maybe next time he pulls the trigger. Where was his martial arts tenets then? I look forward to hearing your answers in the comment sections below so that way I know that you watched the entire video. As always, thank you all for the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, and memberships. Keep the martial arts legit.
My baby got robbed the other day by degenerates. So she wanted to learn some new form of this self-defense. So she did her research and perused it online and found this dude said he could move shit with his mind. He call himself Seafood Paul Zimmerman. He got a dojo with a strip mall near Cinnabon. Now she spends all day trying to break boards with her thoughts, but the only thing she's breaking is my lips.